This is a series of videos. Please refer to the methods of stitches, ignoring the yarn color. Select the corresponding yarn colors in your material package to learn. Please refer to both the videos and the instructional brochure during your crocheting process. Please make sure to first view the beginning 10 instructional videos to learn the basic methods of crocheting, and then view the instructional videos for your purchased product.
The ice cream cones. The crochet methods are exactly the same for each ice cream cone. We will demonstrate one of them. Please refer to the same methods to finish the others by yourself. If you are not familiar with the basic stitches, you can watch the tutorial video first and practice the basic stitches with the practice yarn in the kits. The main body of the ice cream. Take out the corresponding yarn. Wrap the yarn around your little finger, and then bring it up to index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with the thumb and middle finger. Working into a magic ring, make a loop around your middle finger and pinch the crossover of the yarn. Insert hook into the loop on middle finger. Yarn over the hook and put up a loop. A magic ring is formed on the middle finger.
Work into a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your little finger. Then bring it up to index finger. Make loop around your middle finger. Pinch the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into the loop on your middle finger. Yarn on the hook, pull up a loop. The loop on the middle finger becomes the magic ring.
In round 1, start with a chain stitch and then with 6 single crochets, finally end with 1 slip stitch. Put 1 chain stitch first. Yarn over the hook and put the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch.
First, work a chain stitch. Yarn on the hook, pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch.
The chain stitch at the beginning is to raise the height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Then with 6 single crochets, insert hook into the magic ring. Yarn over the hook and put up a loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet.
Insert hook into the magic ring. Pull up loop through the magic ring. There are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn on the hook, pull through both loops on the hook. 1 single crochet is done.
Such a V shape is formed on the side. Place a marker in the first stitch through the underneath of both loops of the V shape. We need to mark the first stitch of every round. Insert hook into the magic ring. Yarn over the hook and put up a loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. The second single crochet is done. There are 2 V shapes on the side. Let's work on the third one. Insert hook into the magic ring. Yarn over the hook and put up a loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. The third single crochet is done. 3 V-shapes on the side, stem for 3 single crochets. The loop on the hook is not counted as one stitch. Continue to work 3 more single crochets. Six V-shapes on the side, stem for 6 single crochets. The loop on the hook is not counted as one stitch. Pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. Remove the marker and work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Insert hook into the marked stitch. Yarn over the hook and put up a loop through the stitch. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then put the first loop on hook through the original loop on the hook. That's 1 slip stitch.
Snip stitch. Insert hook into the next stitch. Hook the yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. That's a snip stitch. Repeat. Insert hook into next stitch. Hook the yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. Repeat 1 more time. Okay, that's a snip stitch.
Such a V shape is formed on the side. Tighten up. That's 1 slip stitch. The slip stitch only serves a connection. It is not counted into the number of stitches. Round 1 is done. Pay attention to the yarn's tightness during crocheting. If the yarn is too tight, we can't insert the hook easily. If it's too loose, the fabric will be out of shape. In round 2, start with a chain stitch and then work 6 increases. Finally end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch. The chain stitch at the beginning is to raise the height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Then work 6 increases. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. We'll work the first stitch of each round in the stitch where we just work the slip stitch of the last round. First, work 1 single crochet in the stitch where we just work the slip stitch of last round. The first stitch of round 2 is done. Place a marker in the first stitch, through the underneath of both loops of the V shape. Then work one more single crochet in the same stitch. That's one increase.
Increase. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. In the next stitch, we'll show how to work one increase. First, work a single crochet in the next stitch. Then, work one more single crochet in the same stitch. One increase is done.
Continue to work 5 more increases in the same way. We need to work 2 single crochets in each stitch. Six increases are done. Finally, work one slip stitch in the first stitch. Insert a hook into the marked stitch. Yarn over the hook and pull up a loop through the stitch. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then pull the first loop on hook through the original loop on the hook. That's one slip stitch. Such a V shape is formed on the side. Tighten up the stitch. The slip stitch serves the connection. It is not counted into the number of stitches. Round 2 is done.